Welcome to the Archangel Michael on-air show. I'm Michael, your host. Today we'll be talking about the report that was just released by the FBI regards to violent crimes. An increase of 29% according to the FBI in 2020 during the COVID crisis. With that being said, this validates everything I've been telling you people, that ever since the mark of the beast was introduced, crime, lawlessness, anarchy, chaos has taken over the streets of America, and not only the streets of America, but the entire world. Let's watch this video and then we'll get right to it.
In an exclusive interview with CBS News, the FBI is confirming the preliminary statistics in its annual crime report for 2020. According to the Bureau's initial findings, the coronavirus pandemic did not slow the nation's homicide rate. Instead, the number of murders climbed 29%. Even while most of the country was under lockdown. It is the largest single-year increase since 1968.
So this report is from the FBI for 2020. I guarantee you 2021, when we hear it, is going to be far worse than 2020. And as each year progresses during the 7-year turbulation, if we're still around, it'll be getting worse and worse and worse. Ever since the mark of the beast was introduced, as I've stated to you guys from 2 years ago, from the very beginning when I hit the scene, I told you this was going to happen before it even happened, and it is happening. I can't irradiate it so much to tell you that you need to wake up. This is serious business. This is everything that Jesus warned you about 2,000 years ago. Now, this increase of 29% is the most largest increase since 1968. Imagine that. Over 50 years. And ever since the mark of the beast was introduced, this started to happen. People, you need to wake up. Seriously. What more do you need for people to tell you? Do your research. What the mark of the beast ingredients are. We are not living back in the day when children can walk to school unescorted with their parents. You can't even walk to the corner market in broad daylight without worrying that someone's going to kill you. You have mothers with their children, toddlers, jumping out of windows, 2-story buildings, killing themselves. You have beheadings. You have people running around with machetes, axes, knives. And the list goes on. I show you these videos every single day to prove my point. We are living in the days of Noah, what Jesus said, where lawlessness abounded. We have countries right now taking the freedoms of people. In our own country, you can no longer work unless you have the injection. In our country, you can't do certain things without proof. We are living in a communist country. We are living in the end of days. We are living everything that Jesus Christ told us 2,000 years ago. And many of you refuse to believe it. Many of you refuse to see everything that Jesus predicted. All his prophecies are fulfilling themselves right before your eyes. But you don't know this because you haven't picked up his word to read it. He came to save us from this hellhole. This is an imperfect world created by an imperfect God who only cares to destroy mankind with the fallen angels who are the reptilians. That's why Jesus said, I give you the power and authority to trample over snakes and scorpions. Who the hell do you think he was talking about? It's time for you to get your head out of your ass because time is running out. Time is not on your side anymore. We are in a serious drought. The Euphrates River has dried up just like Jesus said it was going to happen before the Great War of Armageddon. Time to wake up and smell the coffee, because if you haven't, you are literally screwed and there's not a damn thing I can do for you. With that being said, I ask that you seek Jesus, read his word, and try to save yourself from this hellhole. Like I said, time's running out. Wake the fuck up.